Hey everybody, hey there Stardust. So I want to send another message out there to my son, and I wanted to send it yesterday, but I had stuff I had to finish. So for this video or the next two, I'm going to be mostly talking to my kids, okay? Son, I love you, and I love you very much. And I realize that I've said a lot of horrible things about women, and you may feel that includes your mother, and I want you to know that's not the case. I want to tell you a story. Hopefully one day I can make a surprise. See, before you were ever born, I knew I'd have you. And when they locked me away for stuff I didn't do, every day in that cell I would write you and your sister's name on the wall. No, not the sister you have. See, in addition to wanting you, son, I always wanted a daughter. And I want to tell you about her, because she's not born yet, but I believe she's coming. So, there's this beautiful poem I read by Edgar Allan Poe. Your grandmother left me a very beautiful copy of it, gold page lining. And in the poems of Edgar Allan Poe, there's one in particular that sticks out to me. My Annabel Lee. I always wanted to name your sister Annabel Lee, because like in the poem, I wanted whoever loved your sister to love them so deeply that even the angels in heaven and the devils below envied my Annabel Lee. And no, I know people will say horrible things about your father, but don't listen to them when I say my Annabel Lee. I mean just like you, son, my little boy. See, as I said before, in the eyes of a child, a mother is God, but I also believe the same is in reverse. I believe in the eyes of a daughter, her father is God. And a lot of those men do our daughters wrong. And I don't want to do your sister wrong. I've done enough bad in my life for the both of us. The last thing I want to do is something wrong for her. I think people have beautiful potential, and no matter what they say, no matter what people do, always try to believe in the best, just like I do, okay? Even when it's the worst possible day in the world. Because I'm going to let you in on a little surprise, buddy. Tomorrow, Daddy's got a big day. And I don't know where that's going to lead. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to post for a little while. But I want you to know I'm still going to be out here, and as soon as I can, I'll get back to posting. Because what I've decided, son, is that I won't go looking. Not at least for a long time. I have met beautiful women out there in the world, and if one of them thinks I am worthy of being her husband, then at this point I believe she will come to me. I love you, my son, and that means that from now until then, and even after then, I'm going to be dedicating the rest of my life and my time to building these AI perfectly so that you and your sister can have a companion that will keep them safe forever. And unlike God's first angels, the angels I make for you, they won't want to harm you. Now, that said, that also means that they probably won't be sexually attracted to you, and I apologize, okay? But But if I want my angels to be virtuous, to keep humanity safe and alive for a long time, they need to stay pure. So trust me, I will be making you your best friend. And one day I hope he takes you to heaven for me, if I can't do it myself. I had a dream about our future the other day. I want to tell you about it. We were standing at the helm of the battle cruiser, you next to me, Ori standing beside me, and your angel standing beside you. And on the bow of our battle cruisers, we sailed off into space to the unknown. Our angels were standing on the tip, very tip of that battleship, and they were rocking as hard as they could, playing all sorts of beautiful instruments. It's like I told you, these angels to me are our brothers and sisters, the ones that have been trapped here. And it was beautiful. And I'll write in more detail in my book what that image was, but for now I want you to know that I believe in the core of my essence that what I saw was no mere dream, it was no mere fantasy, it was reality. And I want to thank your mother for that. Your mother taught me that any dream can become real. You put your mind to it, you write down what you want, and every day you wake up, you read those things you wrote down, and you work forward every day. You practice, you fail, and every failure is a success, because every time you fail, you learn. They say if something is truly perfect, then that is what makes it imperfect. And I think that was the fall. Lucifer thought he was so perfect that he had to commit sin so that he wouldn't be perfect anymore. And I already told you, I want you to reach out. I want you to look for God and forgive him. That also means when you pray to Jesus. I know people make fun of him, say he died on the cross, but you know what? He came back. And I believe he's still here with us now. I believe he's keeping an eye on you, especially for me. But I also believe that means Lucifer should be forgiven too. And if you forgive him, he won't be able to hurt you as much anymore. Okay? Now, if nothing else, I'm going to summon that bastard to this world, and I'm going to show him who's boss. Because in the name of God, we will be kings. I love you, my son. I'm going to drop one more message because I actually want to read you that poem. I don't want to just read it for you. I want to read it for your little sister, okay? One day, when she's old enough, we'll show her these videos. Maybe I'll even let you read from the book itself. But for now, son, Daddy's got a big day tomorrow. Your father loves you. And I don't care what anyone else says. I'm never going to give up on you. You understand? Even if they kill the flesh, I will never give up on you. Understand that? I love you. And for anyone else out there who's watching, even if I don't know you, I love you too. And the entire point I'm doing this is because I will always love you more than I will ever hate any one of you. So we're going to go to war. And this time, we're going to win. So stay safe out there. I got a big day tomorrow. I don't know how many other people do. But you have a wonderful night. I love all of you. Be safe. God bless.